This is a nice short topic, food additives. So by the end of this topic, you'll be able to describe the uses, benefits, and health hazards associated with food additives, including colorings. So what are food additives? These are substances added to food during processing. They may be natural or artificial substances, and they make the food look and taste better, or they preserve the food. Now, if you look at the back of food, you'll notice, or usually notice, an E value. So in Europe, each permitted food additive is given an E number. This is meant to reassure people because it shows that each additive has been tested and passed as safe. However, many people don't like the idea of anything unnatural being added to food, and so E numbers have come to be viewed with suspicion. There are some food additives that do cause health issues. One of them is the food coloring tartrazine, which has been shown to cause behavioral problems in children. Another one that you might be familiar with is sunset yellow, which you see in sweets, ice cream, and drinks. This has also been shown to cause gastric upset and allergies. So what are the different groups of additives? You've got flavorings, colorings, preservatives, and emulsifiers. We're going to look at each one individually. The first one we're going to look at is flavorings. There are artificial flavorings and flavor enhancers. They make food taste better, and that makes it easier to sell in a competitive market. Some flavorings are thought to be bad for our health, like the artificial sweetener saccharin. So two examples that we will come across are vanillin, which is you naturally find from vanilla orchid, but it can be made artificially, and this is what's added to cakes and desserts. And monosodium glutamate. This is added to soups and fast food. Questions. What is a flavoring? And what are two examples of flavorings? So a flavoring makes food taste better and sell in the market, or it enhances the flavor of a food. The two examples that we've discussed are vanillin and monosodium glutamate. The next one we're going to look at are colorings. These are used to make food look more appetizing or brightly colored for kids, and it's usually used for marketing. So two examples are tartrazine, which gives a yellow or orange color in drinks and sweets, but it can cause allergic response. Or caramel. This is made from heated sugar. It gives a brown color in sweets and drinks. So, what is a coloring? And what are two examples of colorings? A coloring is used to make food look more appetizing, and two examples that we've come across are tartrazine and caramel. The next group are preservatives. So preservatives and antioxidants. There are two ways that food can go rotten, either by bacteria or fungi grow on the food and decompose it. The food smells bad and could make you sick. And the second way is the food molecules are oxidized to other compounds. For example, fats are oxidized to acids, and the food goes rancid. So preservatives and antioxidants stop these things happening, which makes food last longer and reduces the risk of diseases. However, some preservatives are linked to allergies. And three examples that you need to know are sulfur dioxide. This kills bacteria and extends the shelf life of drinks and dried fruit. Sodium nitrite. This stops bacterial growth in meat products. Excess nitrites may increase the risk of cancer. And then ascorbic acid, which is vitamin C, and it stops fruit and meat from browning. Now, ascorbic acid is quite good for us, so not all additives are bad. So the three that we've come across are sulfur dioxide, as you can see in the drink Oros, sodium nitrite in meat, and ascorbic acid, which is vitamin C. So, what is a preservative? And what are three examples of preservatives? So preservatives prevent the food from going rancid by stopping bacterial growth or preventing browning of the food. And 3 examples that we've come across are sulfur dioxide, sodium nitrite, and ascorbic acid. And in the last group are emulsifiers. These mix fats and oils with water. They are useful making chocolate and mayonnaise. And some commercial peanut butter is made with emulsifiers so the oil does not separate. Others get a layer of oil on top of them. So if you get imported peanut butter has a creamier texture like this, that's because of the emulsifiers used. So why does South African peanut butter taste different to our Zimbabwean peanut butter? This is because the South African manufacturers use emulsifiers to make the fat blend into the peanut butter better so it doesn't separate. So next time you eat peanut butter, think about this. Another example is lecithin. This is used in powdered milk to stop cream and water separating. So, last questions for the day. What is an emulsifier? And what's one example of an emulsifier? Emulsifiers make fat and oils mix with water, and the one that we've looked at is lecithin in powdered milk. Now, I want you to copy down the table from page 71 in your new Jones & Jones textbook. It's a nice summary of what you've learnt today. And that concludes our lesson. The end.